The first step in healing anxious attachment is a declaration of emotional independence. That sounds something like this. From now on, I will accept full responsibility for all of my feelings, which means that my wife is never responsible for how I feel, and I am always responsible for how I feel. I'm not saying that she doesn't influence how I feel, because of course she influences how I feel. What I'm saying is that I'm not going to hold her responsible for how I feel. Another way of saying this is that she's not the source of my distress, and she will never be the solution to my distress. What I'm doing here is I'm creating a separation between feelings and behavior. My wife isn't responsible for my feelings, but she is responsible for her behavior. So say my wife and I have some sort of argument and she pulls away, she doesn't want to be around me. I'm going to feel some distress related to that. What I need to do is I need to take care of my own feelings and try not to let my feelings drive my behavior. My uncomfortable feelings aren't nearly as big a problem as the kind of behavior that will arise if I let those feelings drive the way I treat my wife. Sometimes anxiously attached people use the saying, never go to bed angry, as an excuse to try to get their partner to engage with them, even though they don't want to. So if I'm angry at my wife, then that anger is my responsibility to deal with, and it's probably better for me to deal with it on my own and not bring it to my wife. If I don't want to go to bed angry, I can deal with my own anger and then go to bed after I've dealt with it. But it's probably best to not try to take that anger over to my wife just because I feel bad when she doesn't want to talk to me. When I feel the distress that comes with anxious attachment, I ask myself two questions. The first one is, am I going to be okay? And the answer to that is always yes. Even though I don't feel okay, I know that I am going to be okay. Second question is there something I can do about this? And so I don't want to take action on the situation right now when I'm in distress, but after I've calmed down, is this something that I should talk to my wife about? Or maybe there's something else I should do about this. So if you have an anxious attachment style, I hope this video spurs you to declare emotional independence and be willing to take full responsibility for everything you feel all the time.